See if you play back
Hi,
what we
yeah,
did.
no, I'm all right. I'm sitting on the beach with my friend from Barbados, and we're talking about tourism and whatnot. And I was telling him how, things in Bermuda are dead, and there's not much going on, and so on and so forth. And my buddy here had some really good observations. So shoot.
Okay, in a short time I visited Bermuda while transferring a boat, and I noticed a lot of beautiful coves and beaches. You've got a beautiful island. It's in the middle of the Atlantic, which is really exceptional to market that idea. You've got lovely mangroves, and some of those coves and bays could be developed into nice beach activity with a nice bar, and all this can be done with an environmentally friendly outlook, and create a wider spectrum of tourism for yourselves. We're in tourism in Barbados, but Bermuda is very unique, and you've got different coves, and you guys should capitalize on it.
You were mentioning beach bars.
Beach bars, yeah, you got to do some beach bars. The thing is, you want to come in there at a good price and good value for money at your beach bars. You can rent and have small paddle boats, a small barbecue on the beach, where you can spend the day there, and many people will come for that activity. Colorful umbrellas and create a whole environment there will attract people who want to relax and get away from the busy world of,
Yep, I agree with
business.
And we had a fella, a very entrepreneurial Bermudian that wanted to do that, and he ran into problems with environmentalists that said he was ruining the beach and ruining the area and blah blah blah. And I go like, hang on a minute, are we in the tourism business or not? I mean, the fact that you're going to put up a nice bamboo beach bar that you're set back from the beach, but it's like on the way into the beach with a view from the veranda that you're going to look down the beach, is all got to be something that's positive for a holiday vibe. And you got some nice little music going on and that sort of thing. And yet we have in Bermuda, we get this political nonsense that goes on, or environmentalists that come along and make a lot of fuss, and we end up doing nothing. And now we really have no tourists at all, because one thing they say is that, well, there's nothing to do. You can't even find a band. You can't find a band on a beach anywhere. Not even in a hotel do they have a band playing on the beach. Would you say, you're from Barbados, would you say that's crazy?
It's more than crazy. In Barbados, we have a section where it's called the Carib Beach Bar, and every Sunday people meet there at a beach bar. There's a band there, and it's a big gathering. It's a thing, and it's probably a 50% mixed of local expats, other visitors who come from Canada, England, and this is something to experience. And anyway, I think we're all educated enough at this point in time in the world 2000 to be able to blend a nice beach bar with the environment.
That's
Enough
right.
has been done. Hawaii is a good example of it. Hawaii has beach bars all over the place, and they blend the tourism and the beach bars
and
with
the locals.
the environmental.
Yeah, I mean, I'm involved in beach tennis in Bermuda, and we have beach tennis on Horseshoe Bay, and we have to set up and break down and blah blah blah. And I've got this plan that maybe we can put a permanent beach tennis facility there that couples goes hand in hand with beach volleyball, because the footprint's the same. All you do is raise the net or lower the net, and put that there right next to a beach bar at Horseshoe Bay. And when we put that out there, and we're waiting to see what's going to happen, but we invited the environmentalists. The environmentalists came down, and the first thing they said, well, if you chop down that old dead cedar tree because you need to put your beach tennis court there, there's one less place for the bluebirds to nest. And I'm going like, hang on a minute, look, we're talking about a small stretch of area here, 300 feet by about 90 feet. And so the bluebirds have got everywhere else to go sit and find a nest. But see, because that happens, and as soon as somebody says, well, they object, and then it goes into the political arena, then it goes into the press, then they go and have people come up and protest and say you can't do this and you can't do that, and we end up, now I'm only projecting what could happen, because we haven't even gotten off the ground yet with our beach tennis situation. But that's a dilemma.
A big projection, Tony, actually, because you guys are a stone's throw from the mainland.
Right,
and
USA.
And beach volleyball is a massive thing. Before you know it, you could have an international beach volleyball tournament in Bermuda that would bring droves of visitors to the island and change the economy around in a short period of time.
Well, it would certainly help sports tourism, you see, and that's the kind of thing I'm hoping to be able to contribute this year. I may be involved in having my voice heard this year, and so. But I appreciate you taking the time out, because you know Bermuda is missing out. You know, we're missing out, and we're sitting here facing a recession. We sat there being so self-righteous, and you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't have casinos, you can't, or you can't. And now we're facing bankruptcy. Hotels are facing bankruptcy. New hotels are not being built, or new hotels that were going to be built ran out of money, or the banks won't lend the money. I mean, we saw what happened here with the Four Seasons. Finally, the government stepped in to fund the Four Seasons.
Well, it costs 3 times more to restart a hotel than to nip it into the bud.
Right, that's right. So anyway, there we go. Thanks for your comments, my good friend, and I'll see you out on your catamaran soon. Thanks.